Hey guys, and welcome back to Utility Sports. If you do like NFL draft content, please subscribe. We're going to keep continuing to push out NFL draft content all the way up and through the NFL draft. So for today's video, we are going to be simulating 3 rounds of the NFL mock draft, but we will be selecting for the Dallas Cowboys. So let's get into it here. We have the Cowboys selected as our team, and we're going to be going through 3 rounds, and we will have the pick speed at normal. So we're going to start the draft. Jessica Lawrence goes Fields, Jamar Chase, and then Sewell. So now we're sitting here at the number 5 spot with the Dallas Cowboys. Looking at kind of what's on the board, we have Micah Parsons, a linebacker, Gregory Rousseau, who's an edge, and then Patrick Surtain, who is a corner from the University of Alabama. And I think really for the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to be about filling out the secondary. I think it's very fair to say that you need somebody opposite of Trayvon Diggs. So for this selection, we are going to go with Surtain from Alabama. He's got good height, speed, length, and that's all the necessary traits for an NFL corner. And then you're going to be able to put him opposite of Trayvon Diggs. I think it's going to be a very nice pairing for years to come for the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to watch this go through. And I'm really hoping for an interior offensive lineman, especially the center spot for the Cowboys. If we can get one with the 37th pick, that would be great. And taking a look, Creed Humphrey goes right before us. That is very, very unfortunate. Man, that is exactly who we wanted with that selection at pick 37, because the Cowboys do need a center, in my opinion. I think that you can replace Joe Looney there. Kind of looking at what they have on the board to them. I think another thing with this is, since the Cowboys have been running 4-3 so far this year, we're going to look at D tackle. I think Jordan Davis is a nice option here at 37. Looking at linebacker could be an option as well. I think that, oh man, you could look at linebacker, you can look at safety as well. Somebody put next to Xavier Woods. So I think we're going to actually go with Dylan Moses here. You're going to have Van Der Esch, you're going to have Jalen Smith, and then you add Dylan Moses to the mix, who is an athletic freak at linebacker. I really like that for the Cowboys. It's really tough. They could also use another lineman. It's hard to not address that. We're going to actually go with the tackle Alex Leatherwood from the University of Alabama. Get some more tackle help. Get the offensive line beefed up a little bit. We were hoping for an interior offensive lineman, but we're going to go with Alex Leatherwood. We can move La'el Collins around the line. He can play guard. He can play tackle. He's a versatile guard / tackle combo. So we're going to actually go with Alex Leatherwood with this selection at pick 37. It's going to be really interesting for the Cowboys. It's really unfortunate with the Dak injury and some of the other injuries that they've incurred this year. And I think they were a playoff team, in my opinion. I really, really thought they were going to win that division. And unfortunately, they had a pile of injuries. And it's really unfortunate for the Cowboys, but I think they're going to bounce back here. But the draft is going to be a big thing for them. So we're going to take a look at what they have on the board with their next selection here. Javon Holland goes. That's another guy we were really looking at selecting with this next pick. Man. Marvin Wilson still is here. You're running the base 4-3 defense. So you can kind of look at, you drafted Neville Gallimore last year, and then you put Marvin Wilson next to him, who's going to help in the run stopping defense for the Cowboys. And I think that makes a lot of sense. He's a guy that we've seen as high as, pick 20 in the first round to all the way back into the third round. His value, we can't figure it out yet. We can't gauge it. I think that makes a lot of sense for the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, we're not going to look at quarterback. Really nothing to worry about at wideout right now. It depends on the whole Amari Cooper. You can look for another tight end at this position. Taking a look. I want to check the safeties out again. Yeah, I think the best thing for the Dallas Cowboys is to take Marvin Wilson at defensive tackle, put him alongside of Gallimore, and you're going to have a nice interior of your defensive line that way. So we're going to let the rest of the picks play out, and I think that this was a pretty productive mock draft here. I think for Dallas, it addresses some of the big needs that they have, and honestly, like the Cowboys are going to get better. They're going to get healthier, and I really like what we were able to do with this part of the mock because you get your cornerback, you get a defensive tackle, and you get some offensive line help. You get a right tackle, and you're going to obviously have Smith at left tackle. Then you're going to be able to put Leatherwood at right tackle. So taking a look at our next selection, we have pick 99 in the third round. Man, I really like some of the safeties that are available. Taking a look at possibly a rotational edge rusher for the Cowboys. Could get a depth linebacker as well. Tylan Wallace is nice. Oh man. See what they have the interior offensive line at this point. Lindstrom's an option. He's definitely going to be an option for the Dallas Cowboys here, and I think they could consider it. I really do. I also think that they'll look safety. I'm going to have them go Colby Harvell-Peel, and I really like him from Oklahoma State. I think that that's going to be a really good selection for the Dallas Cowboys. You got to get another safety and to pair with Xavier Woods, and to obviously look at the user picks that we made. We took Surtain, Leatherwood, Marvin Wilson, and Harvell-Peel. So really good draft for the Cowboys, I think. Let me know in the comment section below if you think these were the right selections or if there were other guys on the board that I should have considered. Please let me know. I do appreciate your feedback and support, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.